Oh my God. Another fucking podcast. What's going on,
Sir.
Big O?
Nothing, dude. Your cat doesn't wear pants. Your roommate keeps threatening to hit me. Yeah,
Not only-
dude.
She wasn't just
like
threatening to hit
that.
you. She was hitting you.
Yeah,
You just let her hit you, bro.
dude. I'm sorry.
You fucked the camera up already?
No, it's.
All right.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry.
Sorry, what?
I'm gonna go home and think about that when I jerk off.
About fucking getting hit by a girl? I mean, you're into what you're
If
into.
she would have
I mean,
stepped on me. I'm kidding.
If she would have kicked me in my fucking face, then would have been a
I
party.
only watch porn where the girls are aggressively choked. I'm kidding.
I don't get that.
I don't either.
I really don't understand that. What is that?
Choked.
That must be
It's
years
serial
and years
killer
of
shit,
like,
dude.
nah, maybe it's like marriage. Maybe that's what marriage does to you. Makes you really like turns you into a guy. It's like, no, I like watching a woman like get her head stepped on when she's getting fucked.
And pissed on.
Yeah, just
What
the
the
most
fuck? Why do you wanna
disrespectful
piss on
shit.
women?
I don't know what the hell's wrong. If I was like that, I'd rather just not have sex. I'd rather just be like, I'm broken and I don't engage in that part in
Well,
life.
dude,
I'm not even that sexual right now, so I
That's
can't even
like-
imagine it.
30 sec. That's like maybe 3 years before they just start killing prostitutes. If you watch that shit and enjoy it,
Oh, yeah. No.
it's not a
Their
good.
time is coming. They're going to go
Imagine
straight up like,
finding, like,
I'm just
your-
going to kill this person.
Imagine finding your 13-year-old son watching porn and like it's the bad shit. It's like that shit.
Oh, my
Like
God.
imagine that's their first time seeing sex and it's just horrific shit like that.
You got to
8
imagine,
black
like,
guys pissing on this like 5'1", 110-pound
it's,
girl.
it's already embarrassing enough for a parent to, like, catch their kid, like, with their iPad looking up, like, boobs.com or whatever, and it's like, oh, my God, we're going to have to, like, talk to him at some point about this. But if the first search was fucking black guys run train on Snow Bunny, you're like, how do they first have the lingo?
No. Let's
Second, why are they watching this such intense shit? And then they're gonna tell you in like 6 months that they're trans.
No.
You're like, I've lost this
No,
battle
I
with my
mind-
child.
I mind we were actually talking about like BDSM, rough BDSM shit, and your 14-year-old just like, yeah, this is what I watch. I found what I like. What do you mean you found what you like? Mom, I've been watching this for 6 years. I started when I was 8, and you're like, oh fuck, he's definitely gonna kill people.
Oh, he's gonna
Oh,
kill people.
fuck.
He's gonna eat them.
He started watching porn at 8 years old, and I only found it when he saw this woman riding a machine that. Never mind. You get the picture. You know what the machine does.
That machine is evil, bro.
That machine looks like it hurts.
That machine, not only does it look like it hurt, it's gonna put us
Ugh.
out of business, bro.
Nah, dude.
We can't compete with that.
We're stronger than the
No,
machine.
we are not, bro. That machine can go for like 45 minutes
Yeah,
without
but you
overheating.
know what the machine fucking can't do?
What?
Psychologically manipulate women.
I'm pretty sure that's what it's doing. I'm pretty sure they crawl in front of that machine, they turn it on, dude, and they're like,
their stepdad.
I'm asexual. I am in love with machines.
Dude, asexual people are lying to themselves.
What do you
Just
mean they're
ugly
lying to
people who can't have sex.
I think that's what maybe like a cover where it's like I'm so unfuckable that I'm gonna tell people that I did this on purpose because I'm asexual.
Or they're super autistic.
It's like, no, you're just a woman with facial hair. Shut the fuck up.
Or you're super autistic. You could also just be very, 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 very autistic. You
and
know?
be like asexual. I don't even like.
Like, I don't like being
Mariah
caressed.
was whispering to me and I fucking lost it. I don't
do
like
it
being
too.
touched. I don't like any
I
of
don't
that
either.
shit. Yeah, it bothers me.
When people come up behind me, I freak out.
She wants to like hold on to my arm and shit while I'm like cooking. And I'm like, will you get the fuck off of me? I'm doing something. B, I don't
It's-
like the feeling of being touched right now.
I can do it when I want to. I'm like a dog.
Well, dude, let me
I'll
tell
let
you something.
touch me when I feel like it,
Yeah.
but not
Well, that's
any
a,
other
that's
time.
a cat. A
I'm a
dog
no.
will let you pet them whenever. A
You haven't
cat-
met my pit
Big
bull.
Mama bit me and she scratched the fuck out of me yesterday. I was petting her. She was on the fucking couch. Was
My-
that on the podcast?
I don't know. My dog one time made my sister cry for like 2 hours. He bit her so hard. It's a puppy.
Really?
Yeah.
They have the sharpest fucking
Dude,
teeth.
I
They're
had-
so cute, but they will
I had a
fuck you
pit
up.
bull. The pit bull doggy as a puppy, he would chase my brother onto countertops, dude. Because my brother would like touch him and then run away. And he's
The-
a fucking pit bull, so he obviously wanted to fuck him up because it's natural instinct at that age.
Yeah.
And he would jump onto this 4-foot countertop just vertically. It was terrifying.
The pit bull would?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude. My brother couldn't get away from him. He ripped so many of his fucking clothes. I love that dog, dude. I love that dog because he's on my side. He hates my fucking brother.
Yeah, you were telling us stories about your brothers. being all mean.
Oh yeah, when
And
you
then
put
you're-
me in a garbage can and push me down a hill.
Yeah, and stories about your hot slutty sister in
I'm gonna
Chicago.
hit you in the mouth. I'm gonna hit you in the mouth. I'm never telling my family at the first 100 episodes. I drag them, dude.
No, yeah,
So do you.
This is why they're getting paywalled and or
Yeah.
deleted just outright. Who knows yet?
How are you making so much money off the podcast? I'm not telling you.
I don't even
I'm
have a
charging
podcast.
$1,000 on Patreon for people to listen to it.
Just us trash you guys
Trashing you.
accidentally.
It's called We Hate Our Parents.
I mean, basically.
We didn't say that.
Something I've been seeing online, it's been bothering me lately, dude. Women, and this has been a thing for a while, but now it's another. So it started with women being like, I'm done shaving my legs. That's where it started. They're like,
Right, they're
we're
gay.
done. Yeah, you're already a
They're
lesbian.
lesbians.
The game is over right there. But then it elevated to armpits. Now,
Lesbian.
yeah. Now it's elevated to like women just are walking around with facial hair and they think it's okay. That is the most if you're a woman and I see facial hair on your face, I'm calling you sir.
Dude,
I'm going to refer to you as a sir.
That's just France.
No, dude.
Those bitches walk around like that all the time.
No, it's old. It's older women that take medication that makes your hair grow on your face because women aren't supposed to be taking these medicines, and really all medicines are developed for men, not really developed for women. So they have like effects like make you grow facial hair. And there's women walking around with. I dealt with a woman at the grocery store for months picking up lunches for the school, and she had a mustache, bro.
Did you call her sir?
I wanted to. She was really nice though, so I was like. You're just a
Miss.
nice lady with a mustache. What am I gonna?
Call her mustache.
Yeah, what's up, mustache?
Nothing. What's up with you, clown? You call me mustache. I'm gonna call you clown.
She calls me clown. We just started beefing because I make a little joke about her stash.
Like in
What's up, clown? I'm not a
Impractical
fucking
Jokers, dog.
yeah. What's up, mustache?
You fucking clown.
Jesus fucking Christ. No, but it's disgusting. Shave it off. You're a man. If you want to,
I didn't even make fun of his long ass hair. I don't understand how that old man wasn't immediate. Like, how's your fucking woman hair, boy? Woman hair, boy.
The funniest thing is that they didn't get the fucking rights to use his face, but they just cropped his mustache so you can still see the mustache.
I love the ones where they don't show the face because you know those people were fuming about it.
Oh, they were angry
They were
or
so
really
pissed.
embarrassed that they got angry and they're like, no, I'm not letting the world see me that. If you were caught on
I'm in the middle of a
Impractical
divorce. This would ruin me.
Jokers- yeah. You're not allowed to use this fucking footage. My wife will kill me. I'm out on a date with an 18-year-old girl. My wife's gonna kill
People
me.
think she's my granddaughter. I don't care.
Have you seen relationships like that out in
Yeah.
public where it's like an old white guy and some
The problem
Venezuelan
is,
chick who's like
it's
22? and
scary
you're like,
when you know like, oh, that white guy doesn't have money. That's sad.
they live in a 2-bedroom apartment.
They're together with love for love, dude. That's sad.
No, they're in it for a green card.
Well,
Or
yeah,
maybe
obviously.
she's really fucked up and she likes banging old guys.
Yeah, her dad died when she was 18 or something,
Had
or
to.
14.
Had to. I mean, that
young
has like daddy problems written all over it.
dude. If you're a
Which
woman
is
and you're
typically a
dating
good
an
sign
older
in women.
guy,
If you-
usually you have daddy problems.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, I mean,
No?
most of the time. If
Imagine-
you find a woman with daddy problems, most times that's a good thing. You're like, I'm going to pursue this. She's crazy.
Imagine if I started talking a Canadian accent, dude,
Fuck that.
for the podcast. Yeah, I would want to kill myself too.
I'd wanna
I
kill
hate
you.
accents so much.
No. Oh, my God. This fucking cat.
Dude, just let her be.
Dude,
we
I
already have
can't.
started. Who
I
cares?
mean, yeah, but she's going to get on top of me. And she bit me.
oh, Lopito. She's evil, dude.
Oh
She's
my
an
God.
evil black cat.
Yeah, she's evil. She's casting spells on us. But, you
I'm
know,
gonna
what are
learn
we gonna
Latin
do?
so I can exorcise her demons, dude. I'll do it for the podcast.
Yeah, you need to
I'll
start
learn
exercising.
to be able to exercise our guests.
Yeah, you need to start
Evil
going out in
spirits.
public and just start casting fucking Latin spells on people
In
and make
full armor with a
cleaning-
dude.
Start in my neighborhood.
This is what I'm thinking.
Start with my neighbor
This is what
over
I'm
there.
thinking. We need a fucking full suit of armor, and then we need a custom cloak that's white with red trim, and then a giant red cross on the center of it and on the back.
No, we got to
And then I'll
rebrand. The
go
cross has been
exercise.
overdone. The cross,
No, but-
that's done.
Latin and crosses just go together, dude.
No, we
You
need
can't
to,
have one without the other. It's
no,
like
it
you
needs to
and
be
you.
like it needs to be like a giant middle finger or like a giant like KKK mask.
Not that one.
You could completely ball out on a KKK cape?
No, dude.
Why not? Dip your hand
all-
in metal. Start punching minorities and speaking
Dude,
Latin
she breathes so
for
hard.
the KKK. I know, and it's hot.
It's crazy. She's a fucking unit.
She's
This guy weighs 50 pounds.
it's not that much, but yeah, she's fucking
30?
huge. Yeah, she's 30 pounds.
Jesus, I was kidding. I thought she was gonna be 20.
No, dude, she's a big fucking cat.
Oh, you're
Maybe
really
she's like
unhealthy.
25 pounds, but
Oh, unhealthy.
dude, I don't know. My brain has been fried the last couple of days.
Yeah, you've been going through it. We're not gonna talk about it on the podcast. You guys don't.
What do
just have
you?
to
I
know
mean,
it.
like, you gotta bring something up.
All right. Why the fuck do you guys buy maple syrup in bulk? Like, what are you making with that much fucking maple syrup?
What do you mean in bulk?
You have like this big of a container of fucking maple syrup, like
Like
fancy maple
A
syrup.
bottle?
Yeah.
Who the fuck doesn't have a
Who
bottle
buys
of maple
syrup?
syrup? Michael,
Dude, I have
you,
fucking peanut butter and jelly.
your fridge and cabinet must be the saddest thing at your apartment. dude.
Protein shakes, energy drinks, peanut butter, jelly, bananas.
Yeah, that's not.
Tortillas, not bread. Bitches.
You should have more than
And
that.
a bunch of frozen food in my fucking freezer that I don't even touch anymore.
What do you mean?
Like I have all that Costco sit in my freezer, and I'm like, I don't even want to eat this anymore. It's so fucking old now.
Oh, just yeah.
All I consume is like
Mozzarella
my body
sticks?
only wants fucking protein shakes, energy drinks, and like peanut butter and jelly now, and bananas. I'm turning into.
You're getting.
Never
healthier.
mind. We can't talk about that.
What?
I'm turning into a gorilla.
Oh.
Think about it, dude. I'm cutting meat out of my diet on accident.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
just
I guess so.
Developing protein and putting on muscle mass.
By just eating fucking bananas and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Dude, they have to like bananas because their muscles are so much more dense that they get like the lactic acid buildup faster, and they realize, oh, if I eat this yellow thingy, I don't feel so bad no more.
Is that what it does?
Yeah, you don't know what bananas do?
No.
They have potassium, and potassium breaks apart lactic acid. Lactic acid is the
Yeah, it's what
like
makes
the
you
thing
feel
that
sore.
causes your muscles to hurt. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it does.
I did not know that. That's good to know.
Yeah. So if you ever meet a gorilla and you're like, your muscles hurt, dog, and he's like, yeah.
So you're telling me I should unwrap the banana before I shove it in my ass, and that would make me feel okay?
I actually don't know if you can take bananas as suppositories.
You can pretty much take anything.
I'll take Ash Nico as a suppository for $20,000 a month for the rest of my goddamn life.
Just
even
getting
after I can't
pounded
play in the
out.
game no more. Even after my asshole isn't ready for the game
Your
no more.
asshole would be
You have to support me
destroyed.
for the rest of my life.
Ash Nico, please keep paying
Okay.
me.
You
Remember,
have to. It's
You
the rule.
fucked me so hard now I can't work. You fucked me retarded. I'm retarded. My legs don't work. You have to
I
pay
have
me.
a fucking tail.
Yeah, my
I need
organs.
medical care.
Yeah, if I fucking stand up for too long, my organs just slip out of my asshole.
And it sounds like
I have to stand up. I have to stand on my head and get someone to stuff them in with a spoon,
Oh.
with a giant wooden spoon. They have to push
Alright,
my
let's-
fucking organs, my heart back into me.
That's part of being a nurse, dude. Old people's assholes fall out.
If
Then they gotta shove it back in there with the glove on.
really,
Yeah.
just fucking put them down. Just shoot them in the head. Do what those
Sometimes,
fucking
dude, I think about that.
do what those fucking Afghan police did, and just dig a hole
Dude,
for someone.
we
make
didn't
them
talk about it.
what?
I wanted to talk about Mussolini, how they killed him. I didn't know that they hung him upside down.
How the fuck do you?
They
hang
just
someone upside
hung him by his feet, and I think they beat him like a pinata to death.
That's how
The
Mussolini
people-
died.
Yeah. They were comparing which way would be worse to go out, Mussolini's or Gaddafi's. Which way would you rather go out, a pinata or getting shit shoved up your asshole? I don't fucking know.
No, Michael, that's how the party started for Gaddafi.
Oh,
that
yeah.
wasn't the finish. That wasn't the cherry on top. First, they were beating the fuck out of him on the street, and someone was shoving shit in his asshole. And it was funny too because when you saw people shoving shit in his ass, the camera panned over to his face, and he was just in shock. He was like he couldn't believe anything was happening. So his asshole was completely loose. He was just letting shit into his ass.
Yeah.
If you're in shock, you're not clenching your asshole. You're just like, oh my god. So
You want the least amount of resistance.
yeah, well, he had the least amount of resistance. But you know what they
I
did?
assume.
They beat the fuck out of him, and then they paraded him, I think, in the back of a truck around town. And I think it was Syria. Everyone was like, oh, we got your
It's
ass.
Libya.
Or whatever, Libya. All the Libyans were like, oh, we got your ass. And then they just chained him up by his I think by his ankles, and just kicked him out the back of the truck, and they just drove around the city.
That's how they killed Achilles' lover in the Odyssey, dude. That exactly.
In a pickup truck?
No, but with horses.
Yeah, they just drag them until they're fucking dead. Yeah, I think I'm pretty
the
sure that's
worst
how
way to
Gaddafi
die.
died.
That's what I do in Red Dead all the time to the fucking women.
You got to think,
whenever
too,
they give me some sass, I'm like, give me my lasso and give me my fucking horse.
Oh,
We're going for a ride.
Red Dead gives you a complex.
I'm kidding,
Red
I
Dead
don't
gives
do
you a
that.
fucking complex when you're riding on a fucking on a dirt
Dude.
road, and someone's like, "Whoa, slow down there! Why are you wearing all black?" Oh yeah, I just lasso them
talk
and
to
I
me, bitch.
ride, and then I
Yeah,
just wait
you
until
hear,
they die, and then
stop, fuck.
I'm the worst. I'm like all the way in the.
I've done it with the
cowboy.
good honor, but I've never tried it with the bad honor. I think I'm going to when I go home now.
You play Red Dead with bad honor.
Yeah.
Just it's
Low
literally
honor.
you can shoot everybody.
I just wish you could skip the fucking tutorial. It sucks. With every game, the first 2 hours where you have to sit through all the conversations and shit, and you can't really skip ahead because they're like, watch it. So you have to learn how to track a deer. I don't want to learn. I already know.
Yeah,
I just want to start capping people.
that is lame. Now you kind of make me want to go back and play Red Dead.
But you remember how
I'm doing Fallout.
shitty the beginning. How haven't you done that or finished that?
I've beaten the game like 3 or 4 times.
How haven't you finished it this time? You've
I
been
don't-
playing it for months, dude.
Well, I did all the side quests first. I'm like level 55, and I'm just got into the Institute. I'm like level 50 something, and I just am talking to Sean.
Dude. No, my name's Michael. You fucking idiot.
Not you. You're not in the game, dude. I'm talking about Fallout.
Oh.
Jesus, stay with it. God, dude, I could just tell when they get
I
back.
just keep forgetting that the people that listen to the audio can't see this, like, the smile on my face after I say some of this shit, so they probably think I'm genuinely retarded.
Yeah, they probably have a difficult time on the audio.
Knowing when I'm being sarcastic.
But it's also because like a lot of the people who listen, like they'll listen to one episode, they won't listen for a couple weeks, they'll come back and listen or whatever. We don't. Every other podcast, it's every time you hear a comedian make a joke and like his co-host is laughing or whatever, it's all just fake. Like those are fake laughs. We're not gonna do that to you. We're not gonna fake laugh for you guys. What we say is funny. You don't need a fucking laugh track to understand that it's funny. Or maybe you do. Maybe you're a retarded person and you can't tell what we're saying is funny.
Ha ha ha! See?
Yeah, I can say a joke and then Michael can fake laugh if you guys want, but that's
I
fucking
don't
lame.
do that bullshit.
No, and you know what? I'm glad to see podcasts like failing. I'm glad to see that because it's not an industry wide thing. It's people are realizing that these fucking comedians who are making podcasts, they're not even really that funny all the time.
Dude, some of them are only good on stage. They're not like...
And some of them are only good on podcasts.
Yeah.
Some of them are not good at either.
61 years old. Sorry, I was looking at how Mussolini died again. They actually cut him with the firing squad and he was hung upside down.
Really?
Yeah.
If you
know
think
what's
about
crazy?
it, what?
Another crazy Catholic thing I heard when I was a kid was that Peter, one of Jesus's disciples, he was being put to death, and they're like, "Nah, I can't die the same way Jesus did. Hang me or crucify me upside down." In what world would you do that, dude? Would you be like, "Nah, make it worse for me. I want to be punished."
Maybe he thought he'd get rewarded extra in heaven.
He already knew he was going there, dude.
I'd be like, just shoot me in my fucking head.
Well, they don't have guns.
I was like, shoot me with a arrow.
Put a spear behind the back of my fucking neck and just stab it through. End it.
Yeah, just kill me.
Yeah.
Just beat me with sticks. Like,
Don't-
immediately.
Let's skip all the. No, dude. There's this one saint.
Would you rather get crucified or killed like Gaddafi? That's a real
Crucified.
question. You'd rather get fucking crucified? They don't
No,
kill
let
you
me
straight
think.
away, dude.
He got dragged though.
Yeah, both of them suck.
Wait, which crucified are we talking about?
What do you mean? There's only one.
Like how
crucifixion?
Jesus was, or how like every other criminal was?
Like how it happens in real life, Jack.
Okay, so we're not talking about being publicly shamed for like 3 hours on the walk up to where you're about to die and getting like spit on and shit and whipped before.
Michael, there's public shame with both executions.
Yeah, I know. I'm talking about. I know that, but listen, like the most of the people the Romans put to death, they were just like, all right, now climb up there and we're gonna do it. They weren't like, you have to carry it all the way there. Like most people, if they kill someone like Gaddafi's gonna die, they're not gonna.
What a fucking
shame 'em.
stupid rule.
For
If
the
I was getting
Romans?
crucified, no, the Romans had it right. Why the
Oh, you didn't know what they did to Jesus?
No, what I'm saying is, why the fuck would you make someone carry the cross for their own crucifixion? I would just be like, no.
Well,
Either
they were
you-
shaming Jesus.
Either you kill me with swords and it's easier on me, or you carry the fucking cross.
Dude,
you
a lot of
fucking
the
losers.
shit is he had to fulfill the prophecies they said in the Old Testament. I was like, why the fuck would you want?
Clearly, Jesus was just a retarded man from back then.
Nah, dude, he was.
He was.
He's my Lord.
Okay, so maybe he's not retarded. I take that back. He must have been crazy then.
No.
Not like, oh my God, there's this bitch. She yells at waiters. She's so funny. She's crazy. No, I mean like Jesus was an actual fucking crazy person. He thought God was talking to him and is like, I
Here's
have
what
to
I
die
think.
by crucifixion.
Jesus was the son of God, but I think he was able to do all this shit because he was high all the time. He grew up. He was alive where weed was. You're telling me he wasn't smoking a little weed?
Dude, I think he was straight up crazy.
I think he was high. I don't think he was crazy. He's the son of God, dude. Stop mocking my fucking God. Just say he smoked weed like everyone else.
I think he smoked weed, but he had mental illness, so it made him go crazy.
I've been over this. Prophets are mental illness.
Yeah. All the Bible is just gibberish from
we're done mocking the religion.
No, listen.
We're done mocking my religion.
The Bible is just gibberish from retarded people who lived in the desert for 1,000 years. That's all that bullshit is.
No.
I'm sorry to pop the bubble, Michael.
Stop being mean to my God, dude.
I'm just saying, bro.
If this was like 50 years ago, I'd be honor bound to beat the shit out of you, dude. You're so lucky we live in the future where I'm not honor bound to stomp you to death.
Well, this is why I'm here.
I know. You would have been dead back then.
God knew I would not survive in any other time except for now.
Yeah.
This is the earliest I could have existed.
I would have people like me would have just beaten you to death back then.
Just me, I'm all tiny, running my mouth, being like, everything you believe is fake.
And then I just spinning back fist you and you're dead.
Yeah.
I dislocate your jaw.
But the thing is,
run it now, bitch.
I'd probably realize that, and I'd probably start like some kind of like small
Nomino
cult
Dei.
or militia.
Nomino Dei.
Yeah, we would just get guns, and I would just talk my shit.
Dude. Okay.
I would talk my shit, bro.
Here's
Armed
the
guards.
deal, dude. You know who takes it really seriously?
Arabs.
Roman Catholics. You know who really takes it seriously? Back then,
Arabs.
50 years ago, who was like the biggest crime in the United States?
What was the biggest crime?
Like
going
who
back
was
in
running
the
it?
70s?
No, who was running it in like the 60s and 70s when we were
Wops.
talking? Yeah. And they're all super Catholic. They don't do Catholic shit, but they will defend God. They're like, oh, you're mocking my God. All the families will come and fuck you up. If you did that, your militia wouldn't stand a goddamn chance, dude.
Against a bunch of fucking stupid wops.
Dude, they ran crime in fucking everywhere for years and years.
Yeah, they
and years.
ran crime in New York.
They
when
controlled
New York
the
was
fucking police.
lawless.
They did it in Chicago and I think LA.
Have you been to Chicago?
They did it to
Chicago
Cleveland.
is still fucked. I was
know.
in Chicago last year,
Detroit
bro.
for sure.
Not only are is the infrastructure just entirely fucked up, you can hang out outside anywhere in Chicago for 5 minutes where there are people walking and you will see one of them at least trip, probably fall down.
It's because it's sinking because they built it on a fucking swamp like retards.
It's crazy. Chicago is fucked.
I think Chicago could also have spirits and evil shit like Appalachia.
Yeah, it's all those evil wops that lived and died there.
I want you guys to write down wherever I say has evil monsters and shit and tell me later when we're famous. All right, thank you. Go back and listen. Give me the stats. Come on, we need nerd. We need nerd fans that will give us the stats.
They have Bigfoot in the mountains, and they won't give them up.
They have way more than just Bigfoot, dude.
They got
Didn't
Bigfoot's.
you see that video?
They
I
got
sent you?
Bigfoot's pants. All them others are just Bigfoot's pants. I still can't get over that.
Dude, it's crazy.
They're beyond retarded. You know what they believe in?
this shit for real.
You know what else they believe in?
Don't you say it.
You know what else they believe in, Jack?
Dude, I'm honor bound.
Yeah.
I'm honor bound. I'm
Thank
going to
God.
start saying that to people when they make fun of God.
I'm honor
They're
bound.
like, what are you honor bound to do, bitch?
Crush
I'm
your-
honored bound to fucking knock your teeth in, bitch.
Yeah, I'm honor bound to crush your skull. No, that's when you hit him with the Latin.
Nomino
And
Dei!
And you take your glove off.
You know what Nomino Dei means?
No.
By the power of Christ.
then-
And then you punch him in the mouth.
No, see, this is your deal. You dip your hand in iron, so it's just an iron fist, and then you put a Crown Royal bag over it, so people don't know it's metal. They're just like,
A Crown Royal bag?
yeah, put a Crown Royal bag over it. People are like, he's retarded and alcoholic, and then you just take the bag off, and they're like,
He thinks he's black.
what the, what the fuck? And then you just, boom, punch through him, and you hit him with some Latin shit talking about
Nomino Dei. Nomino Dei. Nomino Dei. I know that because it's in a book I like. One of my fantasy books I read.
It's crazy that you just know Latin. Yeah,
I don't.
You hit them with some Latin and you punch through their body like knock their heart out or fucking
the Catholic Church
scramble their
they
brain.
They do this thing where they'll have you sing in Latin. No one knows what we're fucking saying.
They could be making you cast spells.
Yeah, I think we are.
Yeah. Just like Arabs in court. Dude, you guys in church sound exactly the same.
We have powers.
The only difference is like Arabic is not a dead language yet. It sounds like it is a dead language, but like 1 billion people speak it.
Yeah, I like the fact that people are coming around to the fact they're like, some of these fucking Christian like mega churches, what the fuck is that? And then they look back and they're like, I kind of miss the Catholic like thing because people actually like there's reasons why they do the shit and there's not a band on stage with the fucking pastor.
Oh, dude, my ribs hurt.
People actually are coming back to the Catholic Church and it's fucking weird to me. It's weird. They want to bring their kids up in it because they're tired of looking at a guy on stage with bleached blonde hair.
I don't know, dude. Catholics are converting to Muslim in droves, dude.
That was that one kid. Shut the fuck up.
There's so many.
He knows one Catholic guy who became a Muslim. And it's not me.
Catholics are converting to being Muslim. Like there's like 100,000 of them every single day for the last 6 years, dude.
Not by freedom. If we're talking about what's going on in the Middle East, they're just like, nah, I don't want to die. Praise Allah.
When you've been sending me some scary shit about there's angry white people
Catholics.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, we're angry.
These motherfuckers online are clipping videos of like reenactments of the Crusades and they're like, you don't want to piss
No, you really don't want to piss off Catholics.
Dude,
Christians, who cares?
I kind of was getting into it too. That guy was spitting fucking facts.
The Catholics are crazy.
My God my Christianity was a Christianity that defended against the Ottoman Empire. I'm like,
for 300 years.
Okay, bro, go off. Yeah, dude, that's sick as fuck.
We're tired of all this pussy shit. The Catholics are like, what the fuck is this? Remember when we used to fucking get to fuck kids? I'm kidding.
Yeah, remember when we got to do whatever? We stole gold from Jews and fucked children, bro? Wait, this is why our podcast gets fucking no views. It's probably because we keep talking about having fucking people having sex with kids.
Yeah, we should probably stop that.
We're anti that.
We don't like that.
Michael's going to start hunting
I almost like that as least as I like getting vaccinated, dude. You can't tell me what to do with my body. My body, my choice.
Michael's anti-vax. I'm pro-vax.
And if you're not going to fucking put it in my tongue, you're a bitch.
In your tongue?
When I got my first COVID shot, I was like, I'm going to fuck with her. I was fucking bored because I waited in line for 45 minutes. And I was like, can you put it in my tongue? My mom was in the car and she was so embarrassed. I love doing shit to them like that, yeah.
Just to embarrass your parents?
Yeah, all the time.
My mom... Fucking dude.
No, she'll be like, he's being an idiot. And I'm like, can you do it though? And you just lean further into the bit and they get more and you go upset. So
my mouth.
Another thing I do would be at church. So the Catholic Church, there's a lot of sitting, standing, and kneeling.
Yeah.
And if my mom takes longer than like a second to do it, I'll be like, hey mom, we're supposed to stand now, and she gets pissed.
Yeah, dude. Wait,
I love doing that.
How often are you going to church?
My parents are never going to listen to this whenever they make me. So, twice a year.
Just 2 times? What is it, like Christmas and Easter?
Damn, dude, you're like psychic.
I just figure that's when all the bad Catholics end up back at church.
It's whenever I see them and they're like, all right, we're going to church, I'll either be like, all right, I'm going to go later, and then I just hang out in my car. Or I'm like, fuck it, I'll go with you. Are we getting breakfast after? No. All right, I'll go later.
I'll go later. I'll go to the church that starts when you guys are coming back.
No, it's at 5 o'clock. So
do you actually go to that?
I used to, but now I'm just.
Do you just go to
This is what's happening my last year in Canton. So first of all, right when I got out of the the crazy hospital, I went to church, and this guy, for some reason, he was talking about how people are depressed shouldn't rely on medicine,
right?
But rely on God. And I got up in the first time I've ever done this. I got up in the middle of the service and I just fucking left.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Did anyone say anything?
No.
Did people watch you leave?
I went home and I yelled at my mom. I was like, what the fuck is this? And I just didn't go anymore. And I drive to the church because I wasn't sure if my parents were tracking my phone because I was crazy and paranoid. And I was like, all right, I wait 15 minutes here in this parking lot and then I can go fuck off. That's what I do.
Mom, he started talking shit about fucking mental health shit. He's saying I shouldn't take lithium. I like the taste of lithium.
Dude, lithium.
Leave me alone.
You know what lithium does, right? It completely knocks your ass out.
Yeah, not only that, do you know that the fucking I forget where it was.
Hysterical woman.
No. There was a neighborhood that was so naughty that the CIA came in and they put lithium in the water supply for that city.
But like,
It was in
fucking
California somewhere.
Stockton.
It had to be like it because it was in the early 60s or 70s, and it was just a black neighborhood, and it was
Then it was probably fucking Oakland. Dude. What are we
they
talking
were
about?
doing like what
are we on about? We know where it was.
Well, that's the thing is like scientists were like, no, this helps
And
for
then we
like
gave them crack.
behavior. So they're like, well, let's just put it in their water supply so all the animals are drinking lithium and all the kids and babies.
You're calling them animals.
No, I mean like cats and dogs and
Oh.
shit, dude. They would get poisoned because animals aren't supposed to be drinking fucking lithium. Yeah. So they were like, what the fuck's going on? And then they realized,
oh, it's over there.
yeah, then they realized the entire town was just being, their water supply was having lithium pumped into it.
How long would it take for you to realize you had lithium in your water supply? Maybe a week?
Dude,
Like,
no,
why are all
after
these dogs
after it
dying?
gets in your system, everything's just like, this is just what
Yeah,
life
but once
has been like.
lithium's in your system, you're like, I don't care about lithium being in my system. I'm not gonna investigate this. It takes a fucking third party to be like, I'm gonna investigate why all these people are like zombies now.
Well,
First the CIA did lithium water, then they did crack to protect the animals, and now they're doing fentanyl.
I think the CIA is good, but are they good?
Dude, we love the CIA.
Yes, I take back any
That was
fucking
crazy to
hesitation.
ask
I
that. We
apologize.
fucking
I
love you
apologize. I
guys.
apologize. I love you guys. Thank
Leave
you,
us
CIA
alone.
daddies.
Support our podcast. We'll suck you off when we're famous. We'll be like,
Yeah, we'll be a mouthpiece for the fucking CIA. I
Of
don't
course we
care.
will. As long as you let us say whatever the fuck we want. Besides that,
Or if you guys pay us. Oh my god, dude. Talking about fucking. I can't
if
believe
we
I
ever
didn't mention
sell
this.
out, guys, and you look back at this podcast,
Just know. The CIA is paying us.
we have a vivarium and a giant fish tank in our fucking giant house.
And we got another fish tank and it's full with
We have
money
like
from
8
the
acres of
CIA.
land, and our houses are on equal opposite sides, and then we have a giant middle studio with a fucking vivarium and a tank.
Dude, how sweet would
And
it
a
be
pond
if you
outside.
lived in like a part of the country where like the government came to you and it's like you have the big plot of land. They're like, look, your land is very strategic for launching ICBM missiles. Do we have permission to build a nuclear silo on your property? Like way the fuck out, but it is still on your property, and the military would need like to have like a secret like way to get to and from the military, like the nuclear silo. I'd be like, fuck, put 6. Fuck yeah.
How much do they pay?
I don't know. They probably pay you more if you let them put 6 in there.
50,000.
No, dude, it'd probably be like a couple $1 million.
Dude, put 1,000, dude. Put as many as you want for as many millions.
Well,
as
because
you
you know, if you put at least one nuclear silo there, it becomes
Radiation.
a target for nuclear bombs.
Hey, see, but I'm rich.
Or maybe not nuclear bomb. You can probably put a
Dude,
bunker
but
buster
you
in there.
can just use the money they spent on one nuclear silo to just buy somewhere else to live.
Well, then why wouldn't you just? Then they would just buy your land for market price. Then
Yeah,
you
but-
get fucked. You say no. I'm
you
cool with
already
the nuclear
bought it.
silos.
You have to live there for like 3 years, and then you're like, all right, I can fuck off now.
Yeah, the contract is over.
Yeah, as soon as the contract's over, you can fuck off.
They
and then
go-
they can pay for it after.
The government will buy it and just
Yeah.
they'll just turn it into a museum that no one will visit, and it,
won't
actually
be a
has
museum,
bombs.
It'll just be more bombs. It'll be an armory.
Dude, I'm pretty sure there are buildings in New York that people have never been into. It's just because they're giant bombs that are waiting to fucking launch at like Paris or something in case they start acting up. Just wipe Paris off the fucking
I
map.
think the thing with like the
Are you
Statue of
Snapchatting
Liberty-
while we're
Yeah,
podcasting?
dude, I fucking like Canyon. TGC.
Uh
I have to edit that out.
No, you don't edit shit out. You didn't edit out when I said the fucking city we grew up in.
Did you?
No, you
When
didn't
was
edit
that?
it out. Last podcast.
Ah, shucks.
Yeah.
I edited out your roommate's name though.
Appreciate it, even though I've said it like 6 times in the
I
last
have to
couple
edit
pods.
this woman's name out.
Don't. Dude, you're in love. Just call her and start singing her a song.
If I could write you a song to make you fall in love. Nah, fuck that.
No, yeah, sing that a cappella, the entire song. And do the instruments too. Da na 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 na.
Dude, were you in high school when they had that kid come on stage and beatbox during Black History Month?
I mean, they kind of did that like every other year. Our school did some real
It
insensitive
was
shit.
crazy shit for Black History Month.
They would also always ask the whitest black kids to go like represent all the, and then every other black kid who would be like, "What the fuck is this bullshit?"
What's going on?
And white people would be crying because they'd be like, "Oh my god, this is
This
so
is
beautiful.
so fucking funny.
I feel so connected."
Dude, it was hard not to laugh sometimes.
The McCoy Center, dude. That place, you could
it's
hit
full of laughs.
the hardest laughs in there. The funniest. Dude, I remember
and you can't do it because you'll get in trouble.
Oh, dude, I remember getting, half the time I'd be leaving the McCoy Center, I would be in trouble.
I'd be laughing on my way out every time.
Oh, my God.
I saved it until I was leaving, and I'd be like, guys, what the fuck was that?
What are we doing?
And then I'd go through every single thing that happened.
Dude, know what I just remembered? When I was in 7th grade, the entire school, all the 7th graders, we did maybe you did this, but it was this project about like the Greek gods or whatever, and you had to write like a play. You had to write a play.
I didn't do that shit.
And you had to act out like in it, like a section of the book in your play. And the thing was, there were like maybe like 13 reading classes or whatever. Each class, they would get like
a different Greek god?
No. They would get a different section of the book, but there was a competition of like, let's say there were 15 classes. The top 3 got to perform at the McCoy Center for the entire. Did you guys do this?
Not a reward.
Not only was it not a reward,
dude.
the kid who wrote our play, not only was he gay, but also he was born without a hand. So this guy,
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he wrote our fucking play, dude, and for some reason he gave me like one of the parts that had the more speaking, like one of the more speaking lines. What?
He loved you.
I don't know what it was, but dude, I had to perform that at the McCoy Center, bro. It was hell. I had to do it.
Of course, you guys won.
The entire grade, bro. I was like, because I don't listen. I don't listen. So the day of, they're like, all right, guys, we have to go over to the McCoy early so we can set up. And I was like, what are we setting up? I thought we were helping like the band kids set up for something.
Nah, you won, bitch.
I didn't realize that I had to do this fucking play.
Did you have to wear an outfit?
I mean, they had like, no,
I
didn't.
Everyone else practiced.
They dressed up. Dude, that's the part that I'm getting to. Everybody was like into it. Because I didn't know. I didn't know why I had to do this.
Dumb, dude.
I didn't know we had to do this fucking play
You're
again.
So stupid.
All of the kids who were in our play were like, all right, Caleb's here. Let's start going to the McCoy. And I was like, what? And they had to tell me what was happening. Dude, I went to my fucking teacher. I was like, are you serious? I have to do this? And I was like, this is not fair. This is not fair. Dude, I was complaining so much. The principal came down and had to talk to me.
Dude, I've done that with teachers about seating charts.
Well, that's just autism.
Yeah, I've been sent out and had to get talked to by a different teacher that I like.
Because I was freaking out.
Like
I was screaming at the teachers. I was like, are you fucking serious? I have to do this shit in front of the entire school. And they're like, well, that's part of the...
I motherfucked my science teacher in 7th grade.
Oh, I mean, this is...
sitting me next to someone I fucking hated.
Dude, so I was the only kid on stage who still had a script in their hand. I was still reading every line, and I didn't... Because they, like, knew...
that if you didn't have a script, it would have been the worst thing they've ever seen.
Well, not only that, they were like, all right, are you ready? Do you have your lines memorized? And I was like, guys,
fucking no, I don't have my lines.
I don't even remember what I said the first time. No, I
didn't know this was fucking happening.
So I was given like the master script, but it had all of the edits. So I had to read somebody else's handwriting. Dude, it was so bad. They were just like, they would be like 15-second periods. Everyone would just be like doing their lines perfectly and walking around, and I would be standing there like this.
Oh, I have to wait for Caleb to fucking read.
Then Zeus walked over to Aphrodite and said, I need you to help me with something. And then they would act it out.
Were you the narrator?
Oh, fuck. No, dude, I was one of the characters, but it would be like all of the characters. Like if you weren't in the scene, you were popcorning narrating.
Dude, our school was so stupid.
Dude, it was so
Sometimes I wish
bad.
I grew up in the inner city, dude. I'm kidding. That would have been hell.
I think
what time are we at?
I don't know. Last time I checked, we were just past 30. We're at 39.
Okay.
Oh, my God. But, yeah, no, dude, after that, I walked. So we were supposed to meet up at, like, and remind you, this is 7th grade. We were supposed to meet at, like, the front of the McCoy building to do head count and then go back to the classroom. I didn't even do that. I left through the side door, walked back to the classroom, realized no one was in the classroom, and I was like, I'm not going to be here when they get here. So I went and I walked out to the fucking the guidance
they were
counselor's
talking
office.
the most shit about you the whole time.
Well, no, here's the thing. I went to the classroom and then I realized, oh my God, everyone's going to come back at the same time and they're going to see me sitting in here. They're going to be like, oh my God, this fucking idiot. So I was like, fuck that shit. I'm not going to be the retard sitting here like about to cry because I looked like an asshole in front of my entire grade. So then I went down to the guidance counselor's office and she wasn't there either because she was watching the fucking play. So I sat in her office with the lights off for like, I didn't even realize, probably for like 30 or 45 minutes. And I didn't know this because, again, she was gone and they had her radio. They were like looking for me. They could not find me.
They must have thought you went to kill
for
yourself,
like
dude.
an hour. Oh, yeah. They
"He went to
called
go
my
kill
mom
himself."
and everything.
It's Caleb okay?
Yeah,
He just embarrassed himself in front of like his entire grade
in front of like 200 kids.
and their parents.
My mom was like, what the fuck? Obviously, she had no idea about it because I had no idea about it until I got to school.
I've done that with multiple choir concerts, dude.
Your mom's like, you didn't invite me?
No, she was like, you know you have a concert? And I was like, well, what are you talking about?
Like, Mom, no, I'm getting
You have to go sing for
I'm going
45
to go jerk off and play
minutes
Call of
tonight.
Duty with my Indian friends.
Michael, you have to go fucking sing tonight. It's like, no, I don't.
Fuck off.
It's 50% of your grade. It's like, that's not fair.
I don't care.
Tell her
Let them
I'm
give me a
sick.
50.
She said you can't be sick.
It's like, Michael, you've been sick for
What if
every
I bang my head in the wall?
What
Can
if
I
I
have a
shoot
concussion?
myself in the heart? Do I have to go then?
Eat me when I'm dead. This has been, we didn't say that.
Peace out, guys.
If we're stuck on an island and I kill myself, you better fucking eat me, guys.
And if I die on an island, you better light that bitch on fire.
Nah, we're haunting that bitch.